Hi, welcome back to Smoking Cheltenham. How you doing? Hope you're having a good week. Happy New Year. Yeah, I said I'd try and check in later in the week, so here I am. Um, Regards that champion hurdle, I think we're just going to sit on hands where we are at minute. Yeah, I'm thinking of covering Brighter Days Head, weren't I? And a small bit on Amsterdam. I gave it a bit of thought. Yeah, I'll stay where we are for a minute. Um, I think she'll go champion hurdle Bright Days Head, but you know they are funny them owners, aren't they? Them Ryanair boys, if they get a bee in the bonnet about something. But yeah, I mean she should be going champion, shouldn't she? Really, I think she will. But at the price as she is, maybe that's just a little gamble you don't need to take at minute. Anyhow, I'll just have a what I'll do today. I'll just have a very quick flick through Naas on Sunday and got like a 50 to 1 selection for Cheltenham. Okay. Um, Literally, I only looked, I had a flick through this nice card like 10 minutes ago. So I'll just give my initial thoughts. The solid selections, not so much like, got to hope it's on, haven't we? There is an inspection planned. It's soft ground at minute. Could get snow, sleet, rain. They're not sure. They're going to get some wet stuff out there, some description. So I'd be thinking if it goes ahead, we're going to be looking at. There's going to be heavy in it, isn't there? So sort of bear that in mind. Um, and I'll just have a flick through here now. I've got no notes out. I'll just have a flick through card. Right. Just the first four races, really. I wanted to have a little chat about. They open up with a 2.5 mares beginner's chase. We've got Fun here, Patrick on. Um, Paul's on Career de Blazers and Danny's on Iris Emery. That's sort of Willie's little squad for this race. I like Henry's here though. I think I'll be playing these. I'm kind of thinking they put Fun in as favourite. Maybe Paul's horse is going to be prominent in the betting there too. I I like Henry's two here, Langtree Lady and Majestic Force. There's no prices yet. I'd be hoping I could maybe play them both, and yeah, I think Henry might take this out. Majestic Force jumped and travelled great, lost nothing in defeat to Spindlebury last time. Lightly raced. That were a good run, that. Should be able to build a little on that now. And, if she comes forward from that, that's got to put a bang there, it has. His other horse, Langtree Lady, is kind of the last one of my, kind of shortlisted horses for the Mayor's Chase this year that's coming out. Yeah, fine big chasing type. She does have to give race fitness away here, but she were very impressive on seasonal return last season. The heavy stuff holds no fears for her. I'd maybe just slightly favour her of the two. But like I say, this is like my initial thoughts, and we've got no prices to look at. You know, but that'd be my approach to that race. I'm thinking at the minute anyway. I'd like to be with Henry's two there. Yeah. Right. The next race is a handicap, 2 mile handicap chase. be competitive. 9 down to go here. You know, plenty with chances. You could argue a case for most of the field here, I think. But the kind of one that took my bit, again, Henry's here, as luck would have it. Yeah, just click on his form. He's a 9-year-old now, and he's only had like 11 starts under rules. He's only had like 4 chases and 3 hurdle runs, so obviously, you know, quite a hard horse to keep sound. He was very impressive first time up last season. His handicap mark just looks okay based on that. You know, the form didn't especially work out, but he just like looked impressive that day. And you know, his previous win came after a break of 137 days too. Impressive again in a maiden hurdle. I just think if this horse is going to drop in at all this season, it might just be the time to catch this horse, like first time up. I mean, after that impressive start to the season, he went up in grade and ran behind Quilixios, beat nearly 19 lengths there at this track, at this meeting, to be fair. Ran well till about 2 out. But yeah, I just think maybe first time up might be the time to catch this horse. I'd just be a little bit interested in him. So yeah, I'll be having a look at him for that race. The other Mozzie catches the eye a little as well. Like I say, these are just like my initial sort of thoughts. Connor Stonewalsh takes 5 off that cheap piece as first time. So I don't want to put you away with anything, but yeah, I'd say maybe they're the 2 I'd be looking at. Right, then we get to, this is a good race, isn't it? The new race, the 2 mile Racing Post Novice Chase Grade 2. You know, just the 5 runners here. We don't get to see Masborough, which is a shame that, you know, Chuck Masborough in here as well, and that would have been some race, wouldn't it? It's still a tidy race, so looks, you know, you've got 3 horses really here. The other 2, Kilberry Saint and Walking Time. You know, just trying to pick up a bit of prize money, I'd have thought. So we got In the Pocket, Firefox and the Il Atlantique. Now, everything about this race really screams In the Pocket is a good bet here, I think. And you can get odds against at the minute. If this meeting goes on, I think you might start odds on here. I do. You've got Firefox and Il Atlantique. I think will want to get on with it as well. So the race setup looks nice for In the Pocket. You know, he should get the run of the race. Very impressive first time out. Personally, though, you know, this Il Atlantique, this is his big chance in it to shine at 2 mile. I think he's got it to do. I do. The former is, he were impressive first time up, weren't he? I were really taken with him that day. Form's not especially worked out, but here we are. He's going to drop him to 2 mile, ride him, you know, fairly aggressive, and I've kind of got to go with him. I have, but don't let me put you off In the Pocket here. You know, I'd quite strongly favour him over Firefox anyway. I'll have a small bet on Il Atlantique, yeah, I will. I think at the minute they're sort of going 6-5 and 5-2 each at 2. I expect if we sit on hands, we'll get a bit better than that for Il Atlantique. I think he'll kind of be 3rd in here. I think might get a bit of 3s or 7-2 for that horse. I think In the Pocket will be strongly supported. So yeah, Henry is looking good here. I'd say again, but I'll be siding with Il Atlantic. You know, it's the acid test for him now, isn't it? Always kind of thought 2 mile fences is a fine looking horse. You know, I wouldn't be ruling him out. I wouldn't. Um, yeah. And then the last race we're going to cover it is the Lawlers and Ace. Yeah, 2.5 mile grade one. This looks a good field. This looks a good race. Jasmine DeVoe will be favourite here. Quite rightly so, I'd say. The Yellow Clay second in. Just read you the sort of prices of the front four there. We're looking at 7-4 at the minute, Jasmine DeVoe, 3-1 the Yellow Clay, 11-2 both Butch Cassidy and Shuffle the Deck. It's 16's bar. They'd be Wingmen, Super Sunday, Spazibat and Plantier. Yeah, I mean, unexposed some of those big price ones, but really you'd think we're looking at the first four here, wouldn't you? You know, you'd have thought. Now, you know I like this horse, Butch Cassidy. Jasmine DeVoe's form's working out really well, isn't it? Won the bumper last year. She's got that bit of pace and speed that maybe the others haven't got here. Kind of got the engine on it, but jumped terribly last time. I'd have to take him on, you know, because of that. I would. If he jumps like that here, he'll not be winning, you know. The Yellow Clay, say, I think there's going to be heavy in the ground here. I think that'll count a lot against him. He's not going to like the heavy ground. So this is a race, I think, you know, you've got solid reasons for taking the first two on here in the market. Although, you know, at the same time, you wouldn't be surprised to see Jasmine DeVoe jump a little better and kind of have too much pace for them after the last sort of thing, you know. But yeah, I'd be taking the front two on at the prices. And you know I like this Butch Cassidy. I do think that were a good maiden hurdle. That I fell for him that day, I said, didn't I? And, you know, the horse he put away there, Samans Dirac, he put a line through his Christmas run, you know, that weren't his form. Shuffle the Deck came out and won well after, you know. It looked a tidy maiden, that, and he won it well. He'd be, you know, Butch Cassidy put him away 5.5 first time up. Obviously, Shuffle the Deck's come forward from that first run, but there's no reason why Butch Cassidy can't come forward too. I'd have to be with Butch Cassidy here, I would. If you got any of that 12's Ante-Post each way with Unibet, you'll be feeling quite pleased with yourself and hoping this goes ahead, like, you know. Yeah, they were. I loved his attitude, Butch Cassidy. He didn't look slow. He looks like he's going to make a cracking chaser next year. He does. He's the selection here. I will be playing Butch Cassidy in this race. And that kind of led me to the Ante-Post bet we're going to be having. I think he's around about 5s, 11-2 for Sunday. I think that's fine. Again, Henry, you know, so be hoping Henry has a good day Sunday. I think he's got good chances in them first four anyway. Although I will be with Il Atlantic, you know, but I'd be very fearful in the pocket, and I won't be going big on him, like, you know. But I've got to give him the chance I have after saying for so long that I think 2 mile fences let him roll, like, you know, this is his big chance now. But yeah, back to Butch Cassidy. He's going to make a cracking chaser next year, he is, and that's kind of what I don't really like about this bet, but it's just price. He's 50-1 there for the Ballymore. It's Turner's now, isn't it? For now. Yeah, 50-1 anyway with 365, 33s elsewhere. I've had a bit of change on him each way at 50s for that Ballymore, because if you look at that market, Jasmine DeVoe's 8s, he's 50s. Now you wouldn't. It's not like a Segino like sort of smash up job this before he runs, because he may get done on Sunday. Like you won't be as confident. But I do think he's a bet at the prices at sort of fives. So it could go straight in the bin, this, but I loved him. He had a cracking attitude, he had a bit of pace, stayed well. Like I say, I think he's more a chaser, which would, that Ballymore, you need gears, don't you, for that race. So he's the sort, even if he takes this out Sunday, he might just be the sort just to come up shy and sort of second or third maybe in a Ballymore. But it's just the price. I mean, personally, I hadn't had a full point each way on him. I just had a bit of change each way. Let's see. So say you're saying a point, say £15. I'd like a tenner each way on him. So I've got like 2/3 of a point, if you like, on him. Yeah, 50s. I just can't let that go at 50s. I think he's going to run a huge race on Sunday. Could well win, and if he does, he's not going to be far off single figures, is he? He may even be single figures depending how it goes. So yeah, I respect Jasmine DeVoe on Sunday, but I think the bet at the prices is this fella, and just got to have a bit of change on him each way at 50s for that Ballymore. I don't think he'll be the main bet for us on the day, I don't. But at the same time, like if he were like 20s, I'd leave him be. But every horse has got a price, I suppose, hasn't they? I do like this horse though. Yeah, he's one to follow. If it don't work out for him Sunday, he's still one to follow for next season. But hopefully he'll do well for us there. So yeah, I think Henry's got a good chance in all these first 4 races. I think he's got runners elsewhere as well on the card. I've not really gone into them. It's the first 4 that look interesting to me. Right, so that's it then. Just a little quick one today. No flask needed. Let's hope it's on anyway, because it's certainly the highlight of the weekend. It looks a good meeting. So thanks for your time then. Best of luck for the weekend, and I'll see you again Monday. All right, bye.